In a small, forgotten town, nestled within a dense forest that swallowed daylight even at noon, there lived a woman named Elara. She was known for her eerie beauty, but she was a recluse, rarely seen in the day. Her house sat isolated at the forest's edge, with dark ivy crawling up its walls and windows covered in thick, dusty drapes. Rumour had it she was cursed, a witch or something worse. And in this town, where whispers grew like weeds, those rumours often felt like truth. One night, a young man named Theo dared his friends that he'd go to her house, a bet worth a month of free drinks. As he approached, he noticed the woods were naturally silent. No crickets, no owls, just the soft crunch of his footsteps on fallen leaves. He made it to her doorstep, where a foul smell drifted from under the door. It smelled of rot, like something left to decay for far too long. With his heart hammering in his chest, he knocked. The door creaked open on its own, revealing a room filled with darkness and the faint glow of candlelight. Theo stepped inside, and the door slammed shut behind him. He was alone, or so he thought. A voice whispered from the shadows, "You shouldn't have come." His skin crawled as he saw Elara's figure emerge from the dark corner of the room, her eyes gleaming unnaturally in the dim light. Her lips stretched into a chilling smile as she began to chant, her voice layered as if 1,000 voices spoke through her. Theo's feet froze. He wanted to run, but his body refused to obey. Elara raised a bony finger, pointing at him, and suddenly the room changed. Dark figures with hollow eyes materialized around him, their faces twisted in silent agony. He recognized them. They were townspeople who had vanished over the years, people no one had found, people everyone had forgotten. As they circled him, his chest tightened, and he realized he couldn't breathe. Elara's voice grew louder, and with a final shriek, the shadows lunged, pulling him into an endless, suffocating void. The last thing he heard was her whispering, "Now, you're one of us." The next morning, his friends searched for him, but found nothing except an empty house and a faint, rotting smell that lingered in the air. No one dared to speak of Elara's house again. The forest remained silent, and as years passed, Theo became nothing more than another name, another whisper, lost in the shadows of that cursed town.